Hello and welcome to another episode of Kenshi. My name is Tobal, and we're following Beep as he makes his way back to the compound here. He's going to get a quick patch up. He had a quick run-in with some of the Holy Nation soldiers. We were just over at the Holy Farm over here, and he was going to start stealing a couple things, but he just got a little bit jumped, and I wasn't quite paying attention right away. So luckily, Klob is on hand to take care of Beep. And also, look at this. I promise you guys, Tiny 2 will never want for food again. Tiny's all set. We had a nice little river raptor invasion come through, and we were able to loot everything to... Wow. Everybody really wants some food right now. We were also just delivering some food, so everyone's getting hungry at the same time, it seems. But I've rearranged a couple of the jobs in between episodes, so... Everything's a little bit shifted around, but for the most part, it's all, quite similar. I did take Sez off of the running routine, so he's no longer running back and forth all over the place. Oh, you know what I didn't quite finish yesterday? The last episode was I think I researched prisoner cage, right? We did. Let's put a prisoner cage back in the depths of our base, nice and hidden from everything else. We'll let Beep do a little bit of resting. So, a couple things I've got plans for. I still can't seem to get our weaponsmith to deliver weapons to the storage. I have given Stork a backpack to see if maybe that might solve the issue. I'm not quite sure. It shouldn't in theory, but apparently it did. So, that's funny. So I gave Stork a backpack, and even though I don't believe the backpack would fit the actual weapon she's crafting, now that she has a backpack, she does have the hauling to weapon stand job, and she actually hauls to the weapon stand. That's quite amusing. So really, that seemed to be the problem. She didn't have a backpack, so she wasn't delivering the weapons out of the weaponsmithy over to storage unit. So we'll see if she does that automatically next time around, and we'll keep an eye on which one she's using. But Stork and Kai are continuing their crafting adventure. And interesting, does the Lantern of Radiance actually use charges? Maybe it hasn't even been night yet since we bought that. The other groups that have been changed a little bit, as I said, Sez is off of the running around route. He's actually on the iron and the stone processor right now. And I do have a plan to do a bit more hiring at some point. I think I'm going to bring a couple more laborers into the bronze squad, and just to supplement the laboring jobs here. It looks like there's an opening at the stone processor, and once we have really big farms, we might want more than one person working on the farms, so that might be an option for us as well. Additionally, I think I'd like another combat squad down the road, and so if I hire laborers, just to let you know, I do eventually plan on using some of the subscriber names of the folks who joined the Discord. I plan on having a squad with everyone that's kind of named in there, but the laborer squad won't be named after anyone in Discord, just because I don't want anyone to feel like they're sitting there doing nothing but working at rocks all day. But we'll actually have a new squad, probably led by Sez, and we'll make that our secondary kind of our training squad, and we'll train them up just as well as the unyielding, and eventually we'll set them free upon the world, or we'll use them as a base defense. Either way, we will get some more people down the road, but we're not there just yet. We definitely don't have the money, although we could sell some of these weapons, but again, these are the Naganatas we wanted to use with our main squad, so we're getting enough weapons for them to take care of business. I'm going to add the lost drone to this prisoner cage. I'm curious to see if Beep can recruit the drone later on. And someone had a really interesting suggestion to name the rest of the squad like different things, like beep, boop, blam, whatever, any kind of a B sound. So it seems just silly enough for me to be on board with it. I like it. Okay, so the main squad is hanging around, not doing much. I don't know why all of a sudden the Holy Paladins are up in our business. I think our gates are super bugged. I've seen that a couple times now, where they've just come on through the base and they'll just kind of come in here because their leader is stuck somehow. So if you could, they're actually running close enough to the base where that's why they're doing it. And I wonder if their average troops care about Tanishi. I think it's only the leader of the patrol is the one who might care about the fact that we have a unholy beast, so to speak, in our repertoire here. So we'll have to see if they get upset about that. It doesn't seem like they are right now. Okay, so I'm going to get Beep rested up, and we're going to take Beep over to one of the holy farms here. Maybe right above us. Might be nice. We need to work on Beep's actual thievery skill. And to do that, I want to start out at this small little farm. Now, I know I mentioned I'd like to do... Ooh, I didn't realize how close they were. Let's break off this way. I love that his stealth is so high. He was literally running next to this guy, and he wasn't even spotted. I love that. We'll send him up here. This will be a good way to start doing thievery. Now, I hope the rest of the squad doesn't aggress in case he gets attacked, so we'll have to be a little careful about that. Let's see if you're using the charges here. Not yet. Maybe it's like once per night. That'd be amazing. But we're not going to watch Beep all episode, but I do plan on doing a little bit of thievery for him to build up that skill, and that way down the road when we start to make that real big thievery mission, he has the ability and the skills to accomplish his goals. Meanwhile, our crafter will continue with the Naganatas. Hopefully by that time she's done, Stork is done, and we have a good set of weapons to go face the world with. So what's in these buildings? So the main building is what we need to get into. Now, Beep has really, really good lockpicking and the stealth skill. So he should be able to get in the building fine. The problem comes with... Awkward. The problem comes with actual stealing itself. So as you can see, he's in the building. He's not really waking anyone up or anything like that. So we'll start working on something like this. We'll steal something basic. If he gets caught, we'll run away and come back. So he got caught stealing. But what I believe, it's the same thing. As you try to steal, even if you fail, let's see if it's a successful steal or not. No, that actually jumped us up to 4 on thievery. So we'll have him run out. I think they actually went back to sleep. So I think it's one of those things like someone heard something and they're like, what is that? And then they fell back asleep. So we'll see if he can try again. The stealing chance is a little bit better. And now they actually woke up completely. So we'll have Beep run away, get out of the area. That's not a big deal. They'll try to raise the alarm. I don't know if they wind up going to the nearest outpost. I don't think they do. I think they just kind of trigger a local alarm. And their guards might fire on Beep, but Beep is the knight. Beep is the ghost ninja of doom. So what else can we try to steal? We could try to I don't think we can get past the gate guards. I said Bad Teeth last episode that we would go over to Bad Teeth or something. There's a bunch of guards at the main gate. I don't think we're going to be able to sneak directly through them. Now we might, because he's so fast, but if we don't, he's so weak that I don't want him to take a bunch of arrows to the chest and go down. Now one place that is a little bit weak is actually Akron's shield up here. If I remember correctly, it doesn't have a ton of gate guards. It is a Holy Nation area, and okay, there you go. It is a Holy Nation area, but it doesn't have that same entrance. I don't know. I don't remember. I've been there like 2 or 3 times. I don't think it has that same level of defense at the gate. They have people around here and there, but they don't have them all stacked at the gate where there's a bunch of light. So we'll see if Beep can get into that area. Is there another holy farm on the way that we could stop at? That's across the way. Let's have him run over to this holy farm, and we'll pick up the thievery trail in a bit. Meanwhile, let's take a look at Stork. Still only producing... Oh no, actually Stork is now at the level of refitted blades because her skill is high enough, which is great. That means we're going to really start having decent weapons here. So this is a refitted blade. These two are both refitted blades, while the rest of these are kind of junk. These are old refitted blades versus refitted blade. Is that it? Okay. So a refitted does 0.62 cutting, and an old refitted does 0.54. So that is a big jump. Perhaps we'll have someone go do a trade run back into town with these couple of katanas here, naganatas, and make a little bit of money while Stork is getting her level up. So we've got 2 in the bin right now. So how about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now that she's at that skill level, this will be the main squad weapons here. This will be the ones that everyone actually uses. The old refitted, or the new, the refitted blades. Those will be the ones that become the main weapon. I don't think we have the ability yet to make the Katoon #1. Maybe we do. Maybe we've actually researched that, and I don't quite remember. But either way, we'll see what happens once her skill gets higher and higher. Even if we do, I'll leave it as she's actually using her local, or her you know, we'll keep everyone using the main Naganatas from refitted blade and up. So if we happen to get a couple really high levels out of the crafting side, great. If not, no big deal. All right, so our farming is doing well as well. Yeah, our farming is doing well. Then and I think who else is helping with that? I believe it was Doc, the doctor here. I can't quite recall though. Tanishi's on cleanup duty. I figured that'd be a good way for Tanishi to work up some of his strength skill. I think the next squad we have, the next combat squad we have, I'd like to make Tanishi part of it because he just has such great bonuses to fighting. There's no reason not to use this extra racial bonus to, you know, all the combat skills. So Tanishi's going to be doing a lot of hauling and running around the base. Now, right now he's limping. That's not a big deal. I think he's also over encumbered a bit, so he's a bit slow on top of the injury as well. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is go back to Beep, see where Beep's at, and we'll speed up. And of course, Beep is at that new location already because Beep is the night and the wind and everything like that. So this is a bit of a bigger base. The holy farmers are going to work. This might make things a little easier for Beep to steal. There's a couple people still sleeping, but we're pretty far away. Now, I don't know if distance makes a difference or if it's just a flat percentage chance to steal. So, this person woke up for a second. I do love stealing bowls for no reason. Oh, there's a chest here. Let's take a look at that. Oh, they got some grog in here. Let's see if Beep can steal the grog. Got caught stealing, but no one's reacting to it. So maybe that was just a, somebody woke up and kind of grumbled a bit. How's your thievery coming along? Okay, so it still is leveling up, so the more you steal, the better off you are. We're getting a little lucky because people aren't immediately triggering on him. Maybe that's a distance thing. Excellent. And so by stealing one item, we're jumping all the way up to 10. So as you can see, it does go pretty quickly. So all you have to do is keep your person, you know, running out of the area after they steal something, and they should be okay. We'll steal a bowl or two. Hacksaw. Now we're really starting to get that skill up. Once you're at a certain point, I think you start to really have low chances to be caught on anything, really. Ooh, careful. What about these weapon stands? Anything here? Nope. Nothing there at all. Probably nothing on these armor stands either. I mean, this is just a bunch of farmers. I don't expect them to be rolling in money here. Let's try over here closer to them. Okay. And I might even drop these back off, some of them, just because I don't really need to carry around a bunch of cups. But it is just good training for Beep. Anything up on top? There are a couple barrels up here. If you're ever really interested in making a thievery character and you know, doing a lot of theft, you do want to be aware that some shopkeepers keep a lot of things upstairs. Okay, so actually we did trigger on that one. While I'm hitting here, while he's actually already getting yelled at. Can we like re-steal stuff? So if I drop this back, this is funny. Let's see this. So we're at 12 thievery. I didn't see the percentage, so maybe that did jump up, maybe it didn't. But either way, We'll keep the fabrics. We'll drop back off the kind of the useless things. We'll keep another copy of the Holy Flame. Maybe Beep wants to feel, you know, maybe he wants to read why these people hate him so. No, he's not getting. You can't even see Beep, man. You don't know he's getting away. Beep is a ninja. Beep is the knight. So that was a decent little thievery run there. Now everyone's distracted because the Raptors are coming for their group. I got them up to 12 or so, right? That was yeah, just on the cusp of leveling. So that should be good enough to go to the next area. We'll do we'll come up here again. Now, Narco's Trap I haven't been in either. I'm assuming Okran Shield and Narco's Trap are both Holy Nation. Can I see the... I don't know. Let's go over to the edge of this zone and see what's over there. I really haven't explored that too much. Look how fast Beep is moving with that stealth and his athletic skill. That's pretty impressive. Quite happy with his level of ability here. Alright, meanwhile, back at home, we've got our farms finally heavily producing goods. So I think we've got pretty much a steady, constant stream of food. And everyone in our party has been getting fed. We do have, let's see, the vegetable farm harvest is almost done. I think we've been doing good on bread. Have we? Feels like, I don't know why it feels like we haven't had a harvest in a minute. I wouldn't mind upgrading the cotton supply. Upgrading the size of the cotton. So what I'm going to do is actually take off the job of fabric chest, the fabric loom rather, for Tanishi. That way on the next harvest of cotton, which is right this moment, at the end of it, we'll go ahead and upgrade this to the next level so we can get a bit more cotton. Because a lot of what we want to do does require cotton. Well, fabrics. We need cotton processed into fabrics. There is actually a automated, I think it's much higher up in the tech tree, but there actually is an automated loom, so you don't have to have someone constantly, you know, running the fabric press. So down the road, as you start to get more technology unlocked, a lot more of your base becomes automated, not just through the jobs, you know, list automation, but actually automated mechanically. So which is it makes a lot easier on you when you're having to deal with all those the micromanagement and the sizes of your squad. Let's see if you can run right through the middle of this group. You see nothing. You see nothing. Okay, maybe you see something. Nope. Look at that. Beautiful. Actually, is he running at the same speed? Okay, so not quite as fast as he is when he doesn't have anything. Sorry, he's not quite as fast when stealthing as he is when he's running normally. Wow, this is a nice flat plateau. Oh, lovely. Some iron spiders up here. Narco's Trap. Is this, this is Okran, right? This is Okran territory. That's their flag, the Holy Nation. Is this their capital? Maybe that's it. Maybe I've never seen their actual headquarters here. I love this flat plateau, though. They used to have, in the early development of Kenshi, they used to have a good amount of... Oh, are you still chasing us? I'll tell you what, how about you go meet our spider friends over here, guys. And in the unlikely event that you can kill a spider, we'll take some loot from it, but no, that's not going to happen. These spiders are quite brutal. You'll see them. We'll kind of introduce the spider to this group right here. Ooh, crap! I almost took a bad shot there. Yeah, 102 damage. 100. Look how fast it's attacking. It absolutely shreds attackers. God, that's so brutal. That is so absolutely brutal. So Narcon's Trap. I do see a bunch of paladins here. Maybe it is the capital. Maybe this is where the High Priest of Okran sits. Ooh, maybe we can go assassinate him down the road. That'd be so great. I wonder if you can sell him somewhere. I don't know why they're in an area with a bunch of the holy spiders. I don't know why they're in an area with a bunch of spiders, though. Alright, the length of this chase is starting to irk me. Let's finish this group off here. So, after all the fighting was said and done, the spider actually did take a good amount of damage. I'm surprised at that. It kind of got a little beat up. I mean, I guess to be fair, that was about, how many, 10 people or so? So where's the rest of these guys at? Here they come. Oh man, if we could get a spider down right now, that would be a nice boost. You'll see why once, if that actually manages to happen. There we go. Oh, they did get it down. No way. That's so surprising. It's just a bunch of hungry bandits, too. Well, shoot, maybe these aren't as hard as I was hoping. Oh, they only have electrical components. We'll snag some of those. Too many iron plates for us to really deal with or worry about. How good is Beep at combat? Not at all. Okay, we won't even try to make that happen. We'll make Beep run away for a bit, break that aggro, and we'll come back here to explore. So these guys just decided to suicide in. This is interesting. So the entrance is back here. I feel like this is the important building here. Oh, is it actually have a gate down? It does. This is so weird. This has to. I'm thinking this has to be a main base for them. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get through this gate at all, especially not during midday. So perhaps we. Holy cow! This is a huge group. Let's trigger this starving bandit group onto the Holy Nation paladins. That seems like something entertaining. Look at how big this squad is. Now remember, we have about 2 times the size of normal nests on this game, or I guess the frequency of spawns or the camps. So you will start seeing bigger squads. I think that this option, this town. So squad size multiplier is the one that I think this is considered a squad. This is a mobile patrolling type of squad. And that setting affects this type of squad here, not necessarily the camp size. Okay, so they're coming on through. Look, people's like, I'm an innocent citizen, and they're like, well, we hate you slightly less than starving bandits, apparently. Oh, so this is fun. We'll see how... Okay, this is his moment. Go Beep. I'm not worried about you running out of town. Out of town, you have the speed to outrun most paladins. Oh, they do have a lot of crossbows. We have to be really careful about the crossbows. Did he break? Did he break? Because normally if he breaks stealth, that... Ooh, careful. If he were to break stealth, that's when he's been detected. I think someone's coming to chase him. Let's see if we can quickly open this door and see what's inside. Okay, he broke stealth. That means someone's after him. I wonder if we can kind of play that clown car. I don't think so. I think we're going to have to get out of this town because I don't want to be the only one standing and then have Beep get destroyed by crossbow turrets. Did we actually break the aggro by running in circles? Like, not really. He's still after us. What's in here, though? Oh, it looks like it's the power generation for this entire area. Well, not quite as exciting as I hoped, but that does make sense. Oh, he actually lost aggro on us. Okay, can we peek a bit inside the tower or something like that? Ooh. Wonderful, a completely empty building. Lovely, just what I always wanted. Let's get Beep out of here before the turrets really start to hit. All right, we'll just take off sneak and just go for speed. Be the wind, Beep. Be the wind. And he's gone. Perfect. Boy, what a great place for us to just constantly bring iron spiders against the Holy Nation. We could just, you know, aggro like 5 or 6 and just have them go crazy. Was that a skeleton I saw randomly hanging around here? It was. Do you trade with anybody? I don't think so. I love how badass skeletons look in this game. I mean, look, they do look absolutely badass. Especially with plate armor on, or maybe that's... Yeah, that should be armor, I think. I don't think that's part of a normal skeleton look. Maybe it is. I don't really play skeletons all that often. It's Plop. It's Plop. If we renamed you Blop, you'd fit in so perfectly with Beep. I think I asked the question, and a couple of you have answered before, that there is no way currently to create your own skeleton, which I think would be so cool to really make your, your skeleton family and farm or whatever you happen to have. We're going to be a little careful. I do think there is a ninja group down here that I saw in one of the, I think the first or second episode of our series when we first escaped. Boy, we started this series with one arm. Remember that was a, we've come quite a long way from just having one arm and a dog, I will say. But I think we were around here. Maybe there's a fight I happened to catch a glimpse of between my episodes. But I do think there's some baddies in here. But I don't see a whole lot other than a couple of random tech hunter skeletons. Alright, so there is another gate up this way that we're going to have to be a little careful of. I'm wondering if it's unguarded. It looks like it's actually got... Who are you guys chasing? Well... Okay, that's random. Who's spotting you, buddy? Huh. Holy Nation Doctor. I don't think I've seen that role before, that name. Why don't we have Beep hide out a bit? Right as the lighting's hitting. I'm sure that's completely safe, right? Why don't we see if Beep can hide in this area until nightfall? And then we'll do a bit of exploring or raiding in the Holy Nation city or outpost of the Akron Shield. What is this area? I don't think I've ever been through here before. We'll make Beep do the exploring here. I will check back on our smith. Really, that's what we're waiting on right now. If you guys are wondering what's going to happen in the next couple episodes, all we're waiting on at this point is for our trader, sorry, our smith, who is Stork, to finish with the 10 Naginata katanas. So that does take a little bit of time. So we're just basically killing some time, doing something useful with Beep, while the main base continues to develop itself in terms of the food production. We are actually getting quite a bit of food now. So Thendu is harvesting. It looks like we're going to have a harvest of wheat straw soon. We did get the cotton we wanted, so let's go ahead and upgrade the cotton farm to the next level, which is going to use 21. It normally uses 20 extra resources, but I don't know why it said it's down 1. So it'll pull 20 resources from there. And Stork, you're doing really well. You're just kind of crushing it. Now we are going through iron plates very quickly, in fact. So maybe that's going to be something we look at possibly supplementing. You know what? We don't have the powered iron plates yet. So this is going to give you the iron refinery, which I think is the first level of the powered iron refinery. Let's go ahead and get that research right now. And once that's finished, I will build the equivalent of this. We'll have 2 stone processors, so we'll have 2 iron refineries as well. That should take care of that. Do a quick save, make sure that nothing gets lost if we crash. I love how many beds we have for recovery. I mean, if we get a big fight, everyone can immediately go rest up and then be healed, very, very quickly. So that's really, really nice. I do think, though, once we get the Naginata Katana, the goal is to go hunting. We're going to go hunting for some bigger fish. We're going to go looking for gorillos and beak things over by the High Village, with the goal of getting a very good amount of leather to sell to make a couple thousand cats. I think I'll also have us go exploring one more time before we wind up. How did you see Tanishi? That irritates me. How are you seeing him? Is like our gates super screwed? Unless he maybe got a report of it. That's the only other thing I could think of. Well, Father Crumble John. Nope. Don't run away. It's fine. Don't tattle on us. Father Crumble John is gonna make everything better. Uh-oh. Does Crumble John not have the book all of a sudden? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Well, this is about what I normally do. Well, all of a sudden we didn't have that option, though. We had the Holy Flame, and we didn't have the normal option of, hey, it's okay, we're good. How many are there? How many of these buggers are there? Okay, this is what we're going to do, guys. We are going to send our main group into town. I want everyone to just chill out for a second. And I will select everyone. Make everyone kind of just run together. Yeah, you know what? You know what's going to happen here, buddy? You didn't see a damn thing. And you're not going to be alive to tell the story about it. We've got the numbers. You don't. We're not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with us. Okay, so we're about to perhaps start our big fight with the Holy Nation. It won't be a big fight, but we should be able to take 2 of these guys down with the numbers that we have. I'm hoping. Here's to hoping. In fact, Stone, you're so bad at life. Let's have you go up on the turret. No offense, but I mean, right now your real strength is turret. I don't know if I really want to use the turret per se. Let's go ahead and just have you hold for the moment. Okay, so Stork is passive. That's fine. I think I asked you to stay passive. I really would like you to stay passive. We'll take your jobs off too. Now, the Paladins do a lot of AoE damage, which stinks for us. But we actually already knocked this guy out. Wow, we're a little stronger than I thought we were, maybe. Okay, did anyone... I mean, if they don't come back home, no one will know, right? I don't feel guilty about this at all, guys. At all. I hope you're with me, because the Holy Nation is a bunch of jerks. How about the Holy Nation? Are we still... Yep, we're still at 4 with them. There's a prayer day in like 4 days. That's fine. You know what? Nothing happened here. We're basically turning into the Mafia. I'm completely fine with this. You know what? You want to start picking on our people? That's fine. Mistakes happen. Accidents happen. People die. So we're just going to do this. And we're just going to do a little bit of this over here. This sells for 1,000. We'll see if somebody can take that sword. Yeah, we'll just do this over here. No big deal. And... Oh, are they not dead yet, so we can't dispose of them? Really? Interesting. They do have to be dead in order for you... That's kind of lame. You know what? This is going to be so bad. This is going to get us, like, completely hated by the Holy Nation. I can see it now. Okay, what if we put this... What if we put this deep inside our research bench area? This should be good enough. Okay, this is what we'll do. Alright, everyone back to it. Everything's fine. Everyone go back to your jobs. Oh, I think actually everyone already is. Let's open the gate back up. By the way, I have added the 3 times health of the gate now, so the gate will take a little bit longer to destroy. So once we do move out of the area, we should have a better time at defending against enemies, as opposed to them immediately destroying everything inside of our base, or basically destroying the gates and knocking them down. We should have a few minutes of defense available. Okay, what's happening with... Let's see, plants are being harvested. Who's... Oh, I made Stone stop the jobs. Okay, so... Terribly sorry. Go ahead, back to it. Pip, pip, cheerio. Okay, great. You're going to go finish your harvest. Rin's actually our cook, by the way. I did put Rin on cooking duty, so she can kind of hobble around there. As soon as I see our new prison cages here done, I will drop off our new friends, because it seems as though I can't kill them at the moment, which is sad. I'll strip them down. And we'll also just drop the Holy Cross on the holy ground. I can't do that, can I? Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, great. And his first aid kit. Really? I honestly can't dispose of the corpse here? I'm a little bummed about that. Well, I can't have them running home. And you know what? I'm a little tired of the hatred here. Uh-oh. You gotta be careful. Why don't you both go back here? And maybe you should hide behind our buildings here. That's fine. You'll fight over there. Nothing to see here, right? There's no evidence of it. Tanishi's the only one who is inhuman. What are you up to? Why don't you actually go inside for a bit? Let's just have you hold position inside. Rin, you're kind of in the door. That shouldn't be a big deal. Now, again, I'm not really sure why we didn't get the option to just say, hey, look, we've got the Holy Flame. Maybe you can only do that a couple times. So the folks who were saying that, you know, basically that you should always be able to talk to the Holy Nation to kind of talk them down, maybe that's not available after the third or fourth time they've come around and observed the demons in your base. Look, we're just a holy outpost. We totally don't have two of your own members locked in the corner here. Oh, that's great. I love it. This is fine. We're not strong enough yet to take on the Holy Nation, but we can start doing guerrilla tactics. I've watched Red Dawn. I know how to go from here. Let's see. So Iron Refinery 2. What do we need here? Why don't we go ahead and do two things? Let's grab steel bars. Let's grab iron plates 3. Stone refinery upgrade would make everything faster. Let's do that. That's going to reduce. I think it's going to bring it down to possibly 1 person per stone refinery. That would be amazing. That way we don't have so many people working on one thing at a time. I don't think we can now upgrade the manual iron refinery. I think we actually have to build a new... Right, so here's the manual iron refinery. Now we have to actually build the first level of the iron refinery, which is 10 energy. Holy crap, 10 power. Okay, so we'll put this over here. We'll probably tear that down later. That needs what? Building materials? Oh, it does need iron plates, which we are short of right now, which is unfortunate. So, Stork, I actually may have to have you stop your jobs for just a bit with the end goal of being able to get these things up and running. Now I regret leaving those 6 iron plates wherever Beep found them. Okay, let's go back to Beep for a bit because we're going to have to wait for the iron plates to get developed. Who's spotting you? Oh, just a random skeleton. Named Hand, of course. I think I've seen like 7 characters named Hand so far in this playthrough. Alright, well I don't see anything else of interest in here. This is kind of a cool little area. I don't see a city. Maybe the idea is that the skeletons come from, I don't know, in the mountains or something. Maybe that's the lore of it all. Or it could be deeper. Now, well, that's true. I haven't delved into here. Ooh, maybe there's like a whole city. Hey, you know what? Sure. Let's do it. Let's go a bit deeper in here. I've never ever been in this area, even in my, my normal playthroughs. Bandit Demands is moving towards redemption. That might be a full scale fight here soon. I think I just saw a spider. Am I next to a spider? Go Beep go. Okay, he actually got detected there. Now spiders are very slow. The problem is you have to be very, very careful about running next to them because they have a very fast attack animation. So if you're next to them, it's quite likely that you'll get attacked instead of being able to just, run through it. And one attack can literally knock you out. Now, they don't eat you or anything like that. The problem is Beep is up here on his own, so we'd have to send someone to rescue him. This is such an interesting little area. The one thing in Kenshi that always bothers me a little bit is the camera work around hills. It really starts to go super wonky and screwy. And it makes life a little bit difficult when you're trying to navigate caverns. I think that's part of why they did it. And that's just what you have to deal with. But it still doesn't change the fact that it's kind of a pain in the arse sometimes to get going between places that are in hills. What is in here? Oh, there's an outpost? Did I miss that completely? Oh, neat. Oh, wow. No. Go, 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 go. Go, Beep, go. It's totally not going to be filled with terrifying spiders. Actually, it definitely will be. Oh, who are you? Oh, this is a bunch of Cloud Ninjas. Black Desert Ninjas. Cloud Ninja. 36, 25, 24, 37. pretty good attack skills. Do they all have, are those katanas? No, I think those are Nodachi swords. Those are pretty beefy. We'll have Beep try to break their aggro. I think he's got the speed. There's not much that can outpace a Beep at full flight. A Beep in its natural habitat. We'll try to come back to this outpost in a few minutes here after we lose this group. It might take a bit because they are actually very fast, so breaking aggro depends on, you know, increasing your distance over time. Real quick, let's make sure the base isn't about to explode because Holy Nations and bandit things. Now, when the bandit raid gets here, the game will warp us back to the main location. So you won't miss the bandit demands arriving here. So they're coming down. I'm kind of the mindset that we actually put a bunch of people on the turrets and we start attacking right away. That seems like a fun idea. And I will do that. In fact, let's have... We really need to get that... we really need to get Beep to go steal the advanced training so we can start training people on turrets. Alright, we'll have Stone at least get up there. There's a way to make this smaller. So I could have like a mini map of the base, the main base, to keep an eye on how close the bandit raid is getting. Oop, that might not have been a smart idea. In fact, it was not. I ran up to an area that has no outlet. Okay, so this will be fun. Let's see if we can go up here and then come down here. We can't. We have a little bit of room to maneuver. We're going to have to let these guys get really close. And then swing down. Oh, Beep, go. And through this group. That's right, Beep. You are the name in the wind. Are there any spiders around? Maybe we could drop them off on a couple of friendly neighborhood Spider-Men. Lost Armory. Oh, Lost Armories are so good. They have such good loot in them. But the problem will be if they're defended by spiders or not. Ooh, okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to first forget that we have a raid coming. Okay, it's still across the way. Broken skeleton. They do aggro randomly, so maybe we'll see if we can. Oh, well, of course. Now that I lost one piece of one group, I got aggroed by a huge skeleton with a massive sword. I think he's carrying a plank or a fragment axe there. Let's see if the skeleton will aggro. Oh, actually, he immediately dropped aggro on us. Okay, cool. Beep, how about you chill for just a second, please, while we deal with... We'll actually have him get close to the outpost, and then we'll go deal with the raid coming up. Man, I really want to get to Beep and the outpost in this episode, but I think we actually will probably have to wrap it up because this is going to take a lot of time to deal with. So is there anyone else that happens to have... I mean, I guess... I'll tell you what, let's have all of our archers get on the turrets here. Or most of them. We'll have Jade get on this turret here. We'll have our main squad get together in front of the base at the gate. We'll close the gate down. Oops, sorry. I sorry to sacrifice you guys. We'll bring everybody in the base first. I'm a cruel god. We'll open this back up. Let everyone come back inside. We will take everyone's jobs off on the bronze squad for a bit. For just a minute while this raid happens. Except Stone. Stone, sorry about that. Go ahead and go back. What happened here? Oh, they've got... That's right. They've got these guys in their clutches. Oh crap! I don't have the thing up yet. So we'll have Jade come over to this turret. Now, interestingly, Stone should be attacking right now. Oh, he is. I'm sorry. I didn't see the red bar here. He is attacking. Lydia, you should be attacking as well. Because we have the setting of shoot first, ask questions later kind of a thing. Crumblejaw, I need you to get inside. I need everyone on the bronze squad to go passive except for Stone. just chill. I really don't want my crafters getting in the scrum just yet. All the animals, let's go ahead and calm down. Tiny, let's make sure you're on passive somewhere over here. That's good. Oh, God. So many different squads to micromanage here. Okay, everyone's away from the door. Let's close and lock the door. Great. They'll have to work their way through this door. Now they're all over here, so now I'm going to shift our archers over to these turrets. So it's going to take them a little bit longer to get through. Meanwhile, we'll have Thendu come over here and start repairing. Now you can sometimes, if you're really lucky, you can actually out repair the gate. But normally you're not. They have so many archers, guys. This might be a bad fight for us overall. I think I overestimated our level of combat prowess here. Okay, so the gate's going to go down. I'll tell you what. Let's have stone go up here. We'll have the archers come out to... We'll have the fight take place here. We'll have the archers come out to the side. We'll have our main combat squad pull over here. The dogs are going to have to get stuck in a bit. We'll even have to have Tiny. We're going to have all hands on deck here. I might actually send the dogs on the archers in the back row. We'll do like a flanking move. All the bronze squad, you guys are going to have to get stuck in on this too. Except Stone. I keep remembering that, or forgetting that Stone is in that squad. Oh, this is going to get real ugly real quick. Now we could try to we could like kind of kite them around a bit. But we shouldn't. Let's see, who's around here, by the way? I should have looked at that first. Oh, hi there. Okay, so change of plans. We're going to have this fight right at the gate. And we're going to keep them stuffed right here at the gate. That way when the Holy Nation gets near, they should trigger on this. Now remember, we've had some problems with the Holy Nation before too. In terms of responding to our help. Wow, they broke the gate open. And they're just leaving. Alright, well, screw it. Let's fight these archers that are exposed here. Here's to hoping. Our animals are going to get a bit stuck in. Okay, I don't... Alice and Laura... GTFO to the back. Got it? Good. Tanishi. Let's have the whole squad go off passive except for Tanishi and Rin. You go on passive, go back and hold Simmer back here. Okay? I don't want anything happening where possibly the Holy Nation gets confused and attacks us instead. Stone, I want you to go ahead and come off of the turret. And yeah, we're just going to have this big cluster. What my goal is to delay this long enough that that happens. They sneak. Good. Okay, so I think that's okay. I think they're actually going to help us out this fight. We don't have the aggro symbol on the Holy Nation. It's dangerous because they're so close to our base where we have people who are, you know, of ill repute. Okay, Doc, I want you to pull out of this fight for a bit. And I want you to just sit in the back until the Holy Nation clears things up. Okay, Holy Nation, we got really lucky there. I think we were going to completely lose that fight. So, probably best that they came through. We got to be really careful that they don't see any of their kidnapped friends. And they don't see Renishi or Tanishi or Rin. Cool, excellent. Quick fight. Doc, are you... Good. I think we're okay. I really want the Holy Nation guys out of here, though. Okay, our main squad is healing everybody up, because I did give everyone the medic role. So they're all working on that. I don't think we're going to have too many issues. Did any of our animals go down? They didn't. That's surprising. Normally the animals go down pretty quick. How are you guys doing on age? You guys are teens now. Very cool. For the most part. We have a couple pups still. Okay, so when things start to calm down, the rest of the squad will start to do rescue. Or rather, sorry, Doc will do rescue. Where... I didn't enable it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so off hold, off turn jobs back on. Cool. Everyone should be back to it. Both our Doc from the main squad, which is Doc, literally named Doc, and also I believe our current Doc here is Klob. So Klob will also start to rescue people that are unconscious. very good. Okay, so this raid went well. Actually, pretty decent, surprisingly, all things considered here. I will, between episodes, since we're so close to a cut here, between episodes I'll go ahead and loot all these guys, and that plus all of the... Ooh, maybe. Maybe sell, but also maybe get weapon melting. I don't know. I don't remember how much you get from weapon melting, but we have a lot of crappy weapons, and we have a shortage of iron plates right now. I might grab that. Iron melting basically lets you melt weapons down and get iron plates from them. I think it's iron plates. Maybe it's steel if they were of that quality. I'm not sure if you actually can get steel out of it. By the way, who went down here? Tobal went down. Griffin went down for a second. He's actually about to pop back up as soon as he regains consciousness. Starbuck is actually sleeping on their own, I think. Oh, that's pretty decent. Let's go back to Beep, I guess. We could actually have enough time to go over to him. Right before this episode wraps up, I will open the doors and we will see... Ooh. You have a 0% chance to open this door. That is a very strong door. I don't suppose you can randomly use the ladder to go inside the open top. Nope. And you don't have any tools on you. You do have a hacksaw. Oh, does that count as a tool? Ooh, okay. This is going to be an episode of excitement, folks. Next one coming up. So thank you so much for joining me for this episode, as always, and I will see you in the next episode.